back again.
And here's trouble coming on the front straightaway.
Got a car in trouble in the wall. And it's Joe Ruttman in the Lake Speed car. Tangling with the wall, taking the front off. That is the same team that had that disaster at Pocono a week ago when Lake Speed broke his shoulder blade in 2 places. They put Joe Ruttman into the car for today. The car, they got upside down at Daytona in the Firecracker 400, and misfortune continues to follow them.
Right, the car was wrecked twice in February at Daytona. This is the 5th wreck for this team this year. I hope Joe is all right. That was an awfully hard hit.
You can see the safety people now running over to him. The front end of the car just devastated. Now the safety people getting to Joe Ruttman, pulling and you can see him moving inside the car. They have the safety net off, the windshield cracked. Joe Ruttman is moving around in the car.
Crash on lap 126. Fourth caution period of the day for Joe Ruttman. Directly across from pit road. The storm seems to be skirting this track down past the first and second corner. Now watch it rain immediately, but that seems to be the situation. Safety crews working to get Joe Ruttman out of car number 83 to get that steering wheel off. You have the pin out. Joe's tall fellow, not as tall as his famous brother Troy Ruttman, former Indy winner. Mike Joy can give us more on this. Mike?
Ken, we saw Joe come into the tri-oval low, and the car just started a lazy looping spin as if perhaps that he had just cut a tire, and the car, he just completely lost control, and it angled up when the car finally, after it stopped spinning and caught some traction, was angled up toward the wall, went straight up to it as if he had no steering control at all, as if he had cut down one of the tires on that machine. He bounced off the wall, littering the track with debris, so most all the lead cars will take this opportunity to come in and at least check those tires and top off with gas under the caution.
And Mike, you might wonder if they'll wait late in the caution to do that because of the threat of rain. Maybe they'll come in the first time when the pit road is open, but it'll be interesting to see.
Well, the pit boards are out all up and down the pit lane here, Ned. Sometimes we've seen them throw the dummy, put out the board, and not stop. But now it looks like pit lane is going to get busy, and most of the lead cars will come in. Here's Waltrip. Stops right on the markers. He'll get at least right side tires. If he were getting lefts, there'd already be a man over there to open those, take off those left side lug nuts. Same with Morgan Shepherd and Davey Allison. All right side tires at this end of the pit lane. Here's Dave.
Down at Ken Schrader's pit, they have changed the right side tires. They are now going to the left, and the man that he will be racing when he comes out is pitted just up ahead of him, and Mark Martin will beat Kenny Schrader out of the pit. Schrader balks just a moment and nearly clipped the gas man off the 7th car of Kowicki. Let's go back to Mike George.
Well, Waltrip and Morgan Shepherd changed strategy a little bit. They decided to go to the left side and take on 4 tires. There is trouble on the Davey Allison car. They cannot get the right rear tire changed. They're working underneath with the urine. More in a minute. Back to Dave.
Alan Kowicki's last pit stop was a disaster. This one only slightly less serious. The car died as he was exiting the pits. Stop itself was decent, but the engine died, and they lost a couple of seconds getting out.
Davey Allison sitting in car number 28. Won at Talladega earlier this year, the Winston 500. Won at Daytona in the 400. Let's see if we can discern what happened here to Joe Ruttman.
Of course, he's already sideways and had already hit the wall and comes down off the wall to the inside of the track. You can see Harry Gant in the green car that went by just clipping the grass, and then Ruttman goes back up into the wall, hits it hard, almost gets over on the side, comes back down on 4 wheels, and slides down to the inside of the racetrack where it came to a stop.